Ridiculous.
So, hi.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. You look beautiful, by the way.
So do you. And I don't think you should ever start by saying, I look this way, I look that way. Even if you feel it, you shouldn't say it, you know?
Yeah. Okay. So I kind of have a
You
situation.
ain't care nothing
I'm
you said.
23, and I was dealing with this man, and he kind of got me pregnant.
What you mean he
I'm
kind of
6
got you
weeks
pregnant?
right now.
What's a
I
kinda?
just checked today with my primary, and I found out that I'm 6 weeks,
Well,
and
you
You
are.
I don't know what
pregnant.
to do. I'm thinking of not keeping it because I can't with my financial issues. So I don't know. What advice would you give me?
I can't tell you whether to keep your baby or to not keep it. I don't want to make that decision for you. I think that's a very personal decision to make. Okay. And we on social media, I just don't want to go down that road. But what do
Mhm.
you feel like you want to do?
At this point, I don't think it's the right time to bring like a little,
Okay.
and I never thought I would have to do that. You know what I mean? But unfortunately,
Well,
he's not picking up. He blocks me on everything, and I'm trying to reach
uh-huh.
out to him, but I can't.
He
So
blocked you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
it's
it
just
sounds like he wouldn't even be available to be in your life. And how old is he?
he's like 28.
Yeah, no, he's probably not ready to have a child. He's not ready to
Another
have
one.
children. But
Don't we
Zoe,
don't
let
know
me
that.
ask again, what do you
Mhm.
want to do? What do you want to do? What would be
But wait a minute. So from the caption, it's saying that she's 20 years old. I thought I heard Ashley say she's 23. I don't know. She
So I
looked
thought I
really
heard
young.
her say that too. She sounds really young and she looks really young. And I
Right.
think she has a more of a younger mentality. But this, just
Yes.
goes to show
Yeah.
for all our younger folk who out here watching, when you do grown things, you're gonna have to make grown decisions. So she said, "Oh, I never thought I'd
Mm-hmm.
be in this situation." But when you out here and you giving up your segs and you doing things,
Mm-hmm.
these are the things that happen. So I could
Right.
I understand her line of thinking. She's not financially prepared to do, to be a mother or any of that. He's
Mm-hmm.
ghosting her basically. Like, sometimes you got to do
Right.
what you got to do. I'm not advocating for anything. I feel. Let me add this. Ashley was very adult and very aware of Ashley to not
And
tell her to do
professional.
anything. Yes, very much so.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead, Queen.
Yeah. And you just, if you're gonna be out here having sex, you gotta have some protection. Now you can get on you some birth control. They have made birth control so accessible and it's way cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
So get yourself on some birth control.
Mm-hmm.
Use condoms. Like everybody act
Mm-hmm.
like
Same.
condoms don't exist. Like
Man, listen.
the birth control is gonna protect you against the pregnancy.
Right.
The condoms is to protect you against STIs
Yeah.
and
Just protect
diseases
your
and
body.
all of
Yeah.
that.
Word.
Right. That should go
Like,
hand in hand.
right.
So we
Tracy
acting like we
Morgan.
don't want to do this.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Tracy Morgan once said it was 3 things made to protect you: weed, lying, and condoms, to protect your mind, body, and spirit. Don't let that go over your head. Anyway, let's proceed.
Right. Right. So if people act like they don't want to use this. And so when you don't want to use this, you're here with an unplanned pregnancy that you don't know what to do. You calling into a social media dating platform or
Right.
a stranger
Advice. Yeah.
to ask you what to do with your life. This is your life, ma'am.
Right.
So have you talked to your parents?
Absolutely.
Have you talked? Okay, we know you can't talk to him because he in the wind or whatever.
Yeah.
Have you talked to your parents to see what type of support you got? Now that we hear,
right,
what's the support? And then let's touch on him for just a second.
Yes.
Okay. Did you know what type of guy he was before you had sex with him? What was his
Obviously
character?
not.
Because again, you're giving your body out to a man that you don't even know. You don't know if he gonna be here or not be here. If you get pregnant by him, you should know that answer before you have sex with that man.
She said he blocked me on everything. So do you know where he lives? Do you know anything
Right.
about him other than that's the only contact
Do you know
you got?
anything?
Socials? Like you gotta do
Right.
Here we go again. Being, I wouldn't call her fast because she's an adult, but being, let's say, quick to give it up and not do your research and your due diligence. You don't know what kind of man you was dealing with. That's how you get caught out.
Right.
There,
And then I want to know, did she tell him already or is she trying to tell him? Because if she told him, bruh, you're going to have to, accept your responsibilities in this.
Man up, fool.
Right. What you doing running?
Right.
Sir?
Right. See, those type of gentlemen are the worst kind,
Right. I mean, you got y'all both did the dude. Now y'all gonna have a baby. So if she told him and he in the wind, that's not good character, sir.
Not at all. I don't know. I can't speak for him totally, but yeah, that would be a terrible character.
I don't know, but that's what I'm saying. If that's the situation.
Hell yeah.
But if he don't know, maybe let's say he don't know that she's pregnant and she's trying to get a
but still, that still says something about his character. He got the goods and he blocked
her.
Yeah,
right.
Like,
that's
that still speaks to his character. Like I got what I wanted.
Like,
blocked,
and blocked.
And it be like that.
I don't care.
Just so, like that.
You got to know what type of thing you're dealing with. But we're gonna continue.
Be the best choice for you.
Unfortunately, I was just thinking of, I'm 6 weeks and my doctor said I'm still early for whatever decisions that I make. So I told her that I probably won't be able to keep it.
Okay. If that's what you want to do, I say move forward with your choice. If you feel like you can't have a baby right now, if you feel like you're not financially or emotionally equipped and you feel like he won't be available, then I say make the best decision for you.
Yes.
I will say maybe even after you're going to have some thoughts, maybe you may want to go to therapy just to work it out emotionally. Because I have spoken to women in the past who did go through the abortion process. So if you do decide to do that, I would still seek counsel after. Okay?
Yeah, because I feel like it is going to affect me. It's my first one. I'm like 23. I never had an experience of anything. Right now, I'm at work and I'm like nauseous, throwing up. And it's like, it's the worst. It's like, and it's just, I'm more mad because I'm not able to reach out to this person to tell them, yo, like, this happens to me. This is what I'm going to choose to do. Because when I told him, I had talked with him one time. I was like, if I ended up being pregnant, what exactly are you thinking? He says, oh, he doesn't do abortion. And I'm like, but me, I can't, if you're not going to be with me, I don't have nothing against single mothers out here, but I don't think I can be a single mother, not at my age right now. So
yeah, fair enough.
You shouldn't be a single mother at any
right. That should never be the goal, right? Yeah, he's pulling some F-19 behavior. He told her, I think, when they spoke about that, because she never told him about the pregnancy. She scared him off. He gave her the politically correct answer, like, I don't do abortions. But what he's doing with the blocking and all that, he's creating the doubt in her mind so she can go do it without him having to tell her to do it. That's
so
what he's doing.
Guilt is not on him.
Yes.
He don't feel guilty.
Yes. That's what
he's doing. She did it. He can go around and I told her I don't agree.
I don't believe in abortions. If that's a safe word we can say on the tubes. He doesn't believe on do-over pregnancies. So he told her that raised an alarm in his mind. And he blocked her. Oh, now let me block her. So if anything, we're not proceeding any further. I already got the goods. And if she did turn up preg, now the doubt, he created the doubt. I'm not going to be there. I'm gone. You can't find me. I'm out of here. So you're going to be by yourself.
Right.
So now you're left with basically no choice to go do that. Very, very F-19 of them. I've seen this before. I've seen this done in front of me. I watched it done. And that's what he's doing. I caught it. But anyway, go ahead, Queen.
So we know that people is not waiting till marriage to have sex. So let me speak from that standpoint. So if you're dealing with a man and you having sex with him, we know that there's always a possibility of you getting pregnant. Even on birth control, even with condoms,
whatever.
It's a less, the chances is very slim, though. Right. You are protected and things, but there is still a small chance of you getting. There's still a risk. So if you're dealing with a man and you ask him, if I get pregnant, what you gonna do? If his answer is anything other than we get married, we gonna raise this child together and build a life together. If his answer is not that, run. You shouldn't be dealing with that type of man, because it is a possibility that you can't get pregnant.
All right.
Like that, you'll try to, if a man say, I don't want no baby,
no, you better run.
Right. Because what I'm trying to say is it's a chance. Whether you want to have a baby or not, there's still a chance. And I'm talking about having protected sex. Not, y'all raw dogging and all of that and whatnot. There's still a chance. So you ask, okay, because that's the woman part of you. That's the nurturing. Okay, if I have a child by you, what we finna do? Right. Like you said, this is why they ideally say, wait till you get married to have sex. We know the youth and everybody out here ain't doing that.
That's an old concept.
I'm just trying to come from a realistic standpoint. People out here ain't doing that. It's still some virgins out here, but for the most part,
but not by choice though. It ain't too many by choice. I'll tell you that.
Right.
And you can't get none.
Right.
Probably why, in that note. But this comes back to something that you said on the show, and we had private conversation. This is where, before even the pregnancy, your motherly instincts kick in. Like you're trying to lay the foundation. Not that I'm planning it, but it's a possibility. My organs work, your organs work. It's a possibility. So if that was to happen, this is what this woman or any prospective woman would lay that foundation before any pregnancies or any of that takes place. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
I need to know.
You don't get your answers.
I need to know your mentality. Right.
Yeah.
If you don't get that answer that he would want to marry you or be in a relationship with you and be a father to his child, you should run.
That's true.
So
I agree with that totally. And then dudes give you the politically correct too.
Ahead.
Oh, I'll be there and
I'm
gonna do right. But again, character is like your rap sheet. Yeah, your character is like your rap sheet. What does your rap sheet say? Are you a man of your word? Can I trust what you say is real?
Right.
If you have none of that, you just taking it is basically some random dude for his word, then then that's not a good practice. You should know the character of anybody you're dealing with who could potentially get you in a situation like this. You wouldn't marry a stranger. You shouldn't. Not to say you shouldn't have sex with strangers. Do what you want, but pregnancies, and we're talking about children and all of that. That's a different kind of level. You should know the character of people you're going to deal with on those levels. Period. I don't care.
Because we cover a lot of single mothers here on the show, and this is them. They was in this position before. Like most of them probably was here. That they was dealing with a dude, didn't know his character, didn't know if he was going to be around or not. If they got pregnant, they just went through with the pregnancy. Oh, well, I'm going to be a single mother. I'm going to do it by myself and all of that. You wonder how they got there. This is how it starts. They didn't get the character of the man. They didn't understand who the man they was dealing with, who he was.
Right. And let me touch on one more thing before we continue. The young lady, I hear the emotion, and she's comes off very inexperienced.
I do hear that.
I would ask myself, if Ashley told her dead flat out, you need to have a do-over, would she listen to her? That's just something that was playing in my mind. But moreover, I don't young lady need to do what's best for the young lady in her life. Don't listen to the peanut gallery. Don't listen to them.
Right.
He said stick him with the baby. You know, it's plenty of that.
Right.
There's plenty of, you shouldn't go full term. There's gonna be plenty on both sides.
Right.
She gonna hear it all because the emotion is there, the inexperience is there. She probably needs guidance. I don't know about her parental,
Right.
you know, her elders. She calling Ashley, like you said, with your mama or with your aunties, older cousins, or somebody who can give you some good counsel one-on-one off the internet where you wouldn't even have to make this call. But the peanut gallery is always there. She's on socials. I know it. So those influences are always there. She shouldn't listen to any of that. She got to do what's best for her. And prospectively more as well, what would be best for her unborn if you're going to go that way. You got to do what's best for you, young lady.
Right.
That's all I wanted to say.
Right.
Then Zoe, I'm not going to tell you to keep it or not keep it, but I want you to make the best choice. Whatever's in your heart, whatever you know to be true, I say follow that feeling, okay? Follow that feeling. No one on this platform has the right to judge Zoe because you all have made a mistake.
Right.
That could be considered a sin in your Bible. Whatever Bible you read, you have made a sin, okay? So let's not put Zoe down for the choices she wants to make, whether it's keep it or not keep it. She's coming up here being courageous, asking for support. This is a very vulnerable time for her, okay? So let's lift her up. All right. So again, you decide if that's what you want to do and do what's best for you. All right.
Okay. I will. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. So I commend you on a public platform where there's almost 1,000 people. I forgot to say, wrap it up. That Zoe, if you are watching, I forgot to say that. That's what I was gonna say. Please get on birth control. Please get on birth control and always carry condoms, okay? I think ladies should also carry condoms if you are sexually active in your purse, in your wallet. I know it's something that women don't think about, but I think women and ladies should also carry condoms or get on birth control. I'm not here to tell you what to do with your body, but if you know you don't want to have a baby, and I'm not saying birth control always works, get on birth control and protect yourself. Please, okay? I'm never going to get on the internet and tell someone what to do, what choice to make with their body, right? I'm not going to tell you to abort. I'm not going to tell you not. I'm not going to tell you either which way. It is your body and your choice, okay? And before y'all sit here and try to demonize a young woman who's making a choice, remember when you was laid up with a man, and although you may have not got pregnant, you didn't get tested. Remember when you was fighting
with the pregnancy in China now.
Remember when you were eating lots of food. That's another sin, gluttony. Okay? If we going by a Christian Bible, go look at your Bible and read whatever Bible you read. I'm sure there's one sin you have committed. So we're not going to sit here and demonize Zoe. We're not going to do it. Again, like I said earlier, teach me how to be perfect like y'all. Teach me how to be perfect like you, please. Teach me.
No thoughts on Miss Zoe?
First and foremost, Ashley, I ain't putting on no condom that came out no lady purse. That's not happening. It's got to be my trusted condom. You know what I mean? Like, nah, we not doing that. Other than that ain't what sinning. We ain't gonna point no fingers or nothing like that.
I'm not trying to.
No, no, I'm not into that. And then, and as well, this is not a judgmental platform. We sit here chopping it up, and we giving you scenarios, and we're building here. We're not doing none of that. It's not us judging her or whatever. The young girl gave up her sex. She's doing adult things. She's got to make an adult decision. Morality and religion aside, like, she got to do what's best for her. So with that being said, you know, Ashley said something else that was good. Okay, if you're gonna go do this, you know, if you're gonna get a do-over, don't be back here in 2 years doing the same thing again. Because, you know, you get out of trouble one time, you go right back and do the same thing again. You know, so I don't want you to repeat because you took that do-over. So, you know, maybe you might want to correct a couple things and the way you doing things. Like I said, this young lady gives gives me the impression that she's very inexperienced when it comes to this kind of thing.
Right.
So there's some things you need to clean up. If you're not going full term, which is fine, whatever. You have to handle yourself better going forward. This is how we learn. Everybody makes mistakes, but when you keep making the same mistakes over and over, it becomes part of your character, and it also becomes part of your mentality. So the real people learn. You learn from other people's mistakes, and you damn sure learn from your own mistakes. So with that being said, maybe, going forward, the young lady will put herself in a better position, get to know these gentlemen that she's cavorting around with, protect herself a little better. And, I wish her all the best going forward. She's definitely frazzled by this. This is going to be something for her to deal with. And she's just got to, she's got to, be an adult. That's all.
Well, I have a few points that I want to make. So, like we said, we're not here to judge. We're here to help people make better decisions. If you're unhappy with where you at, we're looking at what got you to this place. A lot of people don't do a self-reflection. They don't know what did they do wrong, Okay, old girl didn't know dude. She didn't know his character. She not using birth control, not using condoms, things like that. That what got you to this position. Where you have to make a decision now, whether you want to keep the baby or not. So, like you said, don't come back here a couple years later and you're in the same predicament over and over again. You don't have to be. Learn from what happened, make better decisions, and go forward. We all make mistakes. We're not higher than nobody else. Like, we're all humans and we make mistakes. So it's okay. That's how you learn. But what are you going to learn from these mistakes?
Correct.
So that's it. And then the birth control part. There are so many different birth controls out here. Like, I don't know if she works like a job that covers healthcare, or are you still? She's 23, so she might still be on her parents' healthcare. Okay. Go to the doctor. Go get some birth control. Some. I think now you don't even have to go to the doctor. You can order it online. It's so accessible.
I'm sorry. So you just sparked something in my mind. Well, damn, she work at the joint. She in the hospital right now. Like, you closer to the end. She did right here. Like, you got one step ahead. Like, I was looking at her like she in the joint right now. Right. I mean,
she is in the medical field from them scrubs. Like, ask one of your co-workers. Okay, what do I need to get on? What's the
anyway.
And I understand you being 23, you're not ready to be someone's mother. I get it. The finances is not there. You're not married. You want to be the best mother you can be, and the circumstances may not allow that.
Right.
So whatever decision you got to make, you go ahead and make it, and then you got to stand on that decision.
Yeah.
So, like Ashley said, you might want to get some therapy, and you might want to get some support. Who is in your corner? You don't want people to enable you and tell you, "Oh, girl, you did this, you did the right thing," and you don't want that. You just need people to support you in whatever
decisions you make or whatever comes after that. Yeah.
Right. Not celebrate, because people get that mixed up. But support to someone that will talk you through. Okay, if you make this decision, this is a possible outcome. If you make that decision, that's a possible outcome. That's why I asked, where is her parents at?
Right.
Did you tell them already? See, and this is another thing. You run to the internet and tell a random stranger and 1,000 people that was watching, and however many people watch that, and however many people is going to watch us.
Yeah.
You went and told everybody else. But what about the people that's in your corner?
Right.
And even she's about to make a life decision here.
Yeah.
It's all on the internet now. That's what I'm saying. you come into the internet to help you make a decision. You should have talked about this with the people that loved you.
Yeah, definitely. 100%.
Like, y'all love to come to the internet.
Yeah, like it's therapy or something. Like, this ain't therapy. This ain't the place for that. Like, you know,
it's a lot of people on here don't care about you.
Exactly.
And people don't care about you. They don't know you.
Right.
They're not your family. They're not your friends.
Right.
This is the internet.
It's a cold place.
You know?
It's a cold place. Like, it's not even a real place. It's somewhere where people, you know, throw their darts and people don't care nothing about you, you know? And for you to come out here like that, like I said, like that might say something about her situation at home because she came to the internet. She didn't. If you had
I don't know what
folks,
that's like.
You wouldn't have to come to the internet. You would never put that there because you already got the counsel that you needed. Now it might be. Now let's reverse it. She might not have that. So you know that falls on us as older folk with a, you know, to be there for our young folk to give them that counsel. You know, it's a two-way street. You know? But anyway.
Right. I just feel like she's about to make a life decision, and this should not be on the internet, you know? It's going to forever be on there. So let's say, you know, she keeps it. The baby sees it later on.
You didn't want me. Right.
You know, right. If she doesn't keep it, that's, you know, people is going to forever know that you didn't keep your child.
What you did, yeah.
So
not you did something wrong.
Everything is on the internet. Right. That's what I'm saying. But the stuff you put on the internet is going to forever be on there. So that's all.
100%. 100%. Well, you know, I hope the young lady, I hope Ashley, you know, maybe gave her what she needed, or she can get it somewhere else because, you know, inexperience, youthful demeanor, she needs a little help. But we're gonna leave it right there. You guys heard what we think. More importantly, we want to know what you guys think. So get down there in the comment section. Let us know if you agree, disagree. If we were on base, off base. You know, we are 360-degree thinkers on this platform. Free thought is always #1 promoted here. Leave a like on your way out. Sub up if you so choose to. And we'll be back real soon with some more of this dating show foolishness. We appreciate y'all so much for coming out, patronizing the videos, leaving comments, likes, everything that you guys do. We love y'all. Y'all take care. We'll catch you on the next one. Good night.